Hi everyone, this is Connie from Connie's Creative Creations, of course, because you know this is my channel. Welcome back for my Thursday night live. Tonight, we're not going to have Sarah tonight. She is busy doing something else that she had to do. So, my guest tonight is Ray from One Way Designs. Is it 8? It's some numbers, 3 numbers, 8 something. I can't remember. I'm terrible at remembering things. So let's welcome him to the chat. Hey.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
All right. So it looks like in the chat tonight we have Kathleen, Sandra, um, Grandma's Gone Crafty, aka Leilani. We have Liz. I'm trying to go down. Um, let's see. We have Valerie Sherman. Hello. We have Jerry from the Happy Hoarder. We have Jill from Never Naked Nails Nail Art. So welcome guys to the channel tonight. And we are going, what did I say on that? Happy Melon or something. I don't even remember what I put on the label. But we're doing watermelons. So Ray, welcome. Would you like to tell them what you're going to do tonight?
Well, you guys, first of all, again, welcome. I'm so glad to be here, Connie. Thank you so much for the invitation. Tonight, I am going to be making a really nice sign for my kitchen, possibly front door, or I might sell it. No telling with me. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is take this round from another project, and I am going to paint the upper and the lower portions of this. I'm sorry that I'm so out of frame. Paint that white, and then I found these really nice kitchen towels. And in the very middle, I'm going to keep the same, the Hello Sweet Summer. And I'm going to have this in the middle, and then we're going to decorate it up with these beautiful kitchen utensils that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I've already pre-drilled my holes in them so that I can attach them. And we're going to just decorate it up with some really beautiful ribbon. I selected this ribbon here.
Ooh, that's pretty.
This ribbon, and possibly this ribbon here. Oh, with the green.
That's really pretty. Where'd you get that one from?
I got this from Sam's.
Oh, that's Sam's. Ooh, do they have it there now?
I'm not sure. I have to go back.
Because I wasn't going to go to Sam's until in a few more weeks. Shoot, I bet it'll be gone by then. Because I get a lot of my ribbon from Sam's. Okay, we've got some more people that came in. Leslie from the Hillbilly Nails came in, and Henry from Henry Skullsaw Works 69. He came in as well. Okay, tonight I don't know if can you see that where I drew on this? I could before. Yes. Can you see it now? Okay, I drew a gnome, and I'm going to paint the gnome with a watermelon hat and Rhine feet, and then I've got this watermelon from the Dollar Tree. I soaked off most of the glitter, then I put Mod Podge on it to seal it, and I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to paint the other side like a watermelon, and then he's going to look like he is holding it. And I cut out this on my Cricut for the welcome, and yes, so I can put that on there. And now my puppy's back in the room trying to get back into the cage after he barked at me. Oh my gosh.
That little boy.
Okay, so let's get started. I'm using Plaid Products, of course. For around the gnome, I am doing plaster, and so that it's like the background, and I'm going to do that first. And that's from Waverly. Oh, crap. Hold on just a minute.
Well, you guys, I hope everything is all right over there. But I am going to go ahead and start off while she's taking care of business, I'm going to go ahead and start taping off my two sides. And I'm using masking tape to do this. Just eyeballing it. You can always measure it if you want to. But I'm just eyeballing the distance of where it needs to be, just like so. You probably can't see that. But I have masking tape here and masking tape at the bottom. So that's pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and start painting that white. And I hope to be a Plaid ambassador soon. So Plaid, if you see this, I'm using your product. Folk Art by Plaid.
Hey, there's nothing like chasing after a 4-month-old beagle to get your baker's twine away from you.
Uh-oh.
I got it with help from my daughter. But yeah, he stole it and took off.
So Connie, how did you come up with this watermelon thing?
It popped in my head. I love watermelons. I love decorating with them. Love eating them too. And you don't normally, you do more glam than you do other stuff. And so I thought, well, I'm going to take him. And I asked you, how far out of the box do you want to go?
And I said, I love a challenge. Let's do it. I'm down.
Yeah, and it just came to me. So yeah, that is why we are doing watermelons. And guys, forgive me if I don't see everything you write, because we don't have someone here reading it, but I'm going to try. But a lot of you know each other, so that's good.
Hello, everyone in the comments section. Actually, Valerie, that is my mother.
Oh, awesome. Hi, Valerie. I knew it was a name I didn't think I'd ever seen before.
That is my mother. It's my mother.
Awesome.
She's actually very crafty herself. She's a great artist and an author. She has like so many pictures. I remember at our home church, Connie, you'll enjoy this. At our home church, the church that we came out of, she actually painted the picture in the baptistry.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was really nice.
That is awesome.
I remember that.
I've painted a lot of paintings, sold them all around the world, sent them across the world, you know. Now he's going to bark at me again because he's not paying attention to them. I'm sorry, guys. I have a little beagle here, and he has anxiety separation, even though he's only a few feet from me. I know.
That's what babies are.
Yeah, he's only 4 months. I can't wait till he gets a little bit older, and he's okay. For one, he won't steal everything, and I can leave the gate open so that he can come in. But right now, he grabs everything he can and runs off with it.
That's a baby.
The first day we had... Huh?
I was just saying, I have my white painted on my round.
Awesome.
Now I'm going to go ahead and paint the background portion while that's drying. Paint the background portion of this. I think it's called MDF board. Is it called press court? What is this called? MDF?
That's not MDF if it's not really white. It's press board or it's hardboard.
Well, this stuff. This is really a sign from the Dollar Tree, but I don't like that. But you know.
Oh, then that's just like thin press wood.
Well, this is that press board, and I'm going to go ahead and put two colors together and mix this. And I hope it comes out with a really cute color. I think it will, though.
I'm sure it will.
Sure it will. I can find something to mix it in. Listen, my mom always trips on me because she'll come in, she'll be like, where are you? I'm like, in the store. She says, oh, you're in the Dollar Tree again. I'm like, don't do that. I'm like, don't do that.
You know what? My daughter and her son that lives with me, that's what I get from them all the time. And then, like the other day,
Mm.
my husband was on the phone with our son, and I came in the room and I was saying goodbye to him because I was leaving to go to the store, and so my husband goes, "Ronnie, what store do you think your mom's going to?" Yeah, I was
See, they
going.
always come for us.
Yeah, I was going to the Dollar Tree.
Can't help it. You got to find the deals.
That's
See,
right.
look, she's talking about you stay in there. I can't help it.
Yeah.
I cannot help it. So, yes, I am very much excited about um, hopefully, possibly becoming a Plaid ambassador because I
You
really do
will.
love the products.
Yeah, if you fill out the form and send it to them, as long and you're not like some of the there's a few companies that they won't work with you if you are part of them, and I know you're not. So actually, there's only one that I'm aware of, and you're not a part of that company. You can be a part of Plaid and then become a part of the other company, but you can't be the other company first. So, and that's because they have some of the same products.
Oh,
It's
some of
not
the
because,
same kind of products.
huh?
Some of the same kind of products.
Yeah, some of the same kind of products, and so they don't
Got
want to be competing. You
totally.
competing yourself. Okay, so that plaster is all on there. So now I'm going to use, actually, yeah, I'm going to use the crimson, and I'm going to do the hat. Get it done.
So again, I'm just painting away, painting away. So you guys in the comment section, let us know if you prefer to like paint like we're painting manually, or do you prefer to paint um, airbrush, or do you prefer to paint like spray paint? What is your medium as far as painting? I always find it interesting to find out how people like to paint. Do you, Connie?
Yeah, you know, I've always painted with a brush, but I know a lot of people who prefer when they're going to do something, they use like spray paint.
Mm-hmm.
And I do that sometimes. I'll use it depending on what I'm doing, but normally I really enjoy using a paintbrush.
Oh, my good friend is here, Jenny from Lovely Moments Creating.
Hey Jenny, how are you?
Hey, Jenny, I'm so glad to see you here.
I'm so glad too. I haven't seen her in a while. In fact, I think the last time I saw her was when you were on Sarah's live. But I remember seeing her all the time when Tam and Shoshana did theirs.
I know I miss those lives. We used to have fun on those.
Yes, we did. That's where I met you.
Yeah. Look, and we've been rocking since.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. This paint is covering really good. Is Anita's is not by Plaid, is it?
What?
That Anita's paint, that's not acrylic paint. That's not by Plaid, is it?
No. Their
No.
their paints are Folk Art, Waverly, Apple Barrel, Cream Coat, and Delta. I think Delta is the same thing as Cream Coat. And then they might have a few others. Those are their main ones. And then of course they have the Mod Podge and they have like resin and stuff like that. Okay, so while this hat is drying, I'm going to paint. Well, actually, I need to do green on that one, so I'll come back to that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish him, I think.
Yeah, I just finished painting both sides of my board. And this is my preference. If I'm going to be attaching another piece on top of another piece that's been painted, if I can attach it first and then paint it, I prefer to do that because I feel like the paint kind of creates a barrier between the first surface and the actual adhesive.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but then I thought I don't know exactly where it's gonna be sitting, and this paint's almost gone. I have to get my other bottle out.
So let's see what they're talking about in the chat with the paints. Okay. Ooh. Yes. Okay. Miss Sherman says, I prefer brushes, but that depends on what I'm creating.
Yeah.
And Kathleen says, I use Paint Couture. Hi, Tracy. You're not late. You're right on time.
Hi, Tracy.
And look, Jenny, I can't wait to see what we create either. She says, hey, I am so excited to see what y'all create. I can't wait to see what we create either. Especially the lady on the other side of this, because she's like super creative.
I hope I hold up to I hold up to my own standard, right?
Oh, I'm sure you will. So I have two of these dish towels, actually, two different kinds. I have this one that has the print like all over it, and I love, love, love these colors. They're so vibrant and rich, and these remind me of like summer.
Oh
So
yeah.
this is the other dish towel I have. Meanwhile, the other one just has that saying of the Hello Sweet Summer. So I think what I'm gonna do is cut out this Hello Sweet Summer, and I have some little squares. Anyway, from the last DIY I did, I had some little squares left over. I think I'm gonna attach those, make a little plaque, and have these that saying "Hello Sweet Summer" sitting up off of the round. There they go. Because I don't like anything sitting up flush against the project. I don't know why. It just bothers me. But it is what it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this out. Oh, I love it. And I bought an extra one on the safe side.
I'm sitting here painting my gnome's beard. So getting that all done. And this is Folk Arts chalk paint in Adirondack white.
Oh, I love Adirondack white.
Yeah, and then the red was Waverly's crimson, and then the plaster was Waverly's plaster. So
I absolutely love that Adirondack white. It's my favorite.
I really like it too.
Their vanilla chiffon. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Love it. There's some paints I've got that I haven't even used yet. And then there's some new ones that I want them. I want the new ones. I'm going to have to order them on my next order.
Well, again, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Because y'all be talking about it. I be feeling left out. I be like, oh, look at them with the plaid.
Yeah.
Actually, Indiana Jones was the first one I heard talk about it.
She's the reason why a lot of us started. She's the reason I was, and why I started, because she was saying how, she'd gotten her plaid box, and I'm like, and she was only getting a box one a year, and she wasn't ordering it. They were just sending it to her. And shortly after that, she found out that she could order. So she told us, and yeah, I'm like, yay. Okay, beard's done. Now, I'm going to do the nose really quick. Oh, and this is a color I haven't opened yet.
The whole back piece just fell in the trash can.
Uh-oh. That's not
Thankfully, it's nothing but plastic and like flower stems in it.
So Tracy says, I'm experimenting with flow paints. Oh, like pour painting painting that you pour. I've got some of that from. Actually, I got it from Plaid, they have a pouring paint medium. So you mix it half and half with your paint, and it becomes a pour paint. And then you can pour it. Let's see. I'm trying to see what everyone else
Look,
is saying.
Henry says, I am so glad that I found craft shows on YouTube. Knowledge is power. Right on. It's true.
Awesome. Now this color I'm using is Folk Arts Rose, Sunset Rose. And I'm going to use that for the nose.
I can't wait to see what that gnome turns out to look like. I can't wait.
Me either. And I just made a mess with my brush. I'll get another one. I got so many brushes. That's another thing. I order brushes from them. So I have tons of brushes.
Jenny
This
says that the
really thin.
I'm gonna have to do cute.
I'm gonna have to do several coats of this. It's very thin. I probably should have put white first, but it's okay.
Henry says that he's going to try airbrushing on Christmas ornaments, but he doesn't know if they are too small.
No, they're not. And I'll tell you why. Okay, I'm a nail artist. If anyone knows me, I'm a nail artist as well. Of course, my nails are now just, French tip, but I do those too. Okay, when I used to go get my nails done before I started doing it, they had an artist there, and she airbrushed our fingernails. All kinds of designs. So, you definitely can do it. All right, well, I'm waiting for that nose. I'm going to have to put like several coats on that nose. So I'm going to start on the feet.
I have gone ahead. I've cut my towel down to size. Down to the size it needs to be. And I'm going to go ahead and use hot glue. If you wanted to use Mod Podge, you could. But I have found that wood and hot glue go really good together. Like, once it gets a grip on that wood,
Sometimes it really depends on the type of wood you're using. Because some wood, after a year or so, the bond drops and breaks and comes apart. At least that's my experience. But I've been doing this for a long, long, long time. And I used to make dolls, wooden dolls, and I would use hot glue as my bonding agent, to hook them together. And they all fell apart after a few years. Mm-hmm. So I had to go back and redo them. And everyone says, oh, you need to get rid of those. That's out of date. They're old. I'm like, but I made them. And I love them. I'm going to keep them. They're not just wood. I mean, they've got hair on them and everything. I love them. I think they're cute. They're sitting on shelves in my bedroom.
Look, I'm trying to make sure I stay on track with this hot glue. There we go. So I just hot glued. Well, I'm hot gluing. Excuse me, that was not proper English. Hot gluing this towel down to the wood. So far, so good. And I did make sure that I went around the edges.
Yeah.
The round edges, that is. And just straight across.
Okay. Now the feet are done. Or at least the first coat. Now I'm going to go put a second coat on the nose. And then I can do the watermelon. I'm going to shake this up.
So I'm just going to go ahead and trim the excess off of this.
That's much thicker. Didn't have it. Oh, actually, no, it's not. It's a little bit, not much. I hadn't shook it up. Definitely, if I use this again on anything that's not white, I'm gonna have to put white paint.
There we go. Look, when I purchased this, what is it? This trim. I don't know if Jenny is still on. Actually, Connie, I thought about Jenny when I saw this trim. And I'll tell you why. Because she is like the twine queen.
Right.
She can take twine and like do anything with it. So I saw this. I said, that totally reminds me of Jenny.
Right. Okay, the nose is done. So now I'm going to grab the watermelon and start it, and then I'll come back and put the seeds on this and the lines on the feet. I'm going to move this out of my way.
This is what it looks like so far with the beautiful watermelons in the middle.
Cool.
I missed the mark a little bit, but I feel like that's a blessing in disguise because that's going to give me a little bit more room to be creative and to decorate.
Exactly.
I've always said that when you have an idea in mind to decorate, creating something, it's a horse of a different color when you actually start to do it. So I'm going to take this trim here, and I got this from my dear friend Brenda from, she's going to kill me because I just totally spaced out and forgot her name. You know Brenda. Oh, I'm so sorry, Brenda. Oh my goodness.
I know a bunch of Brendas. Oh, you're
Rustic
talking
and Lace
Brenda
DIY.
Rustic and Lace.
Rustic and Lace DIY.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Brenda.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Known her for a while. Probably year and a half, maybe 2 years.
Yeah. I've been waiting to use that trim too. So again, I'm just using my hot glue.
There's my first color of my rind. Oh, come on, go on there. And then that was Waverly Fern in Waverly. Anyone? Oh, of course. There we go. And then now I'm going to use home decor from Folk Art Seaside Villa. It's a really light pale green.
Is it almost like a seafoam green?
Yeah, like really, really light color. So I'm just going to put a line right, or a layer right there next to the green. Oh, my dog is going crazy.
Royce is getting it over there.
Well, right now he's in with his friends, my daughter's dogs, and the one hates him. They're both Chihuahuas, and the older one doesn't like him, but the younger one likes him a lot. But then they play, but he's older, and when he gets tired, then he won't play with them anymore, and so Royce barks at him.
He's saying you're no fun, old timer.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, now this is ready for the red.
So this is what it looks like so far.
Cool. And I'm using the crimson again. Or should I go with a lighter one? I've got this that's going to go over it. And I want it to show up. Do you think it will over the red? Yeah, it will. It will. So I'm going to use the crimson.
Oh, here it is. So these are the two signs that I had. Now, it's one of my favorite scriptures. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. But I am going to use these. So I'm going to actually take a couple of popsicle sticks, and I'm going to use that one of my favorite techniques with the super glue, and attach two sides together. Then I will use the popsicle stick on the back, not popsicle stick, excuse me, masking tape on the back
Cool.
to hold it together. And I'm actually going to use a fingernail file
Cool.
to get some of this excess paper off the edges.
Tracy, is it tomorrow afternoon there? I know that my niece lives in New Zealand. Is it tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening? I can't remember. In Australia. I think you guys are in the same time zone.
Okay. Looking good, looking good. Hold on, I'm going to turn the camera off for 1 second.
Okay. Sorry for my dog, you guys. He's chose me as his person, and he has to be with me all the time. Sleeps with me and everything.
That's sweet.
Yes, it is, but I can't do nothing without him. When I'm working in the garage, I have to literally shut the garage, open up the back door to the garage so he can go in and out, so he can be
Back
in
to our
there.
regularly scheduled program.
Huh?
I said back to our regularly scheduled program.
Oh. I just noticed that light green, that seafoam green. What do you guys think? Do you think it's opaque enough, or do you think I should put more? It's kind of. Do you think it looks good?
It looks good to me.
Okay. Then I'm not going to worry about it.
It's going to look really nice with the watermelon seeds on it.
Yeah, I'm going to put those on in just a minute. I'm going to do the gnome first. And then I'm going to put them on so the red has enough time to dry. I could use my heat gun, but I'm not going to, just because it's kind of loud. So I have to use it a little bit, though. It looks like there's one spot on here that is still wet. Yeah, he is a puppy. He's 4 months old. I know he'll get to where he won't bark just because I'm in here. I also know that when he'll get to the point where he won't care if I'm in here, and I won't have to shut him out because he won't come in and grab all my ribbon and my baker's twine and all that. Okay, now I'm going to do the seeds. And I'm using Bulk Art Rich Black.
Rich Black.
Yep. And I'm going to be using this paintbrush. You can see it. That's going to give me the shape I want for the seeds. And it won't be.
What is it, like a teardrop almost kind of shaped paintbrush?
Yeah, sort of. It's hard to see. And it goes to a tip. So, yeah. So I shouldn't have any problem doing this at all. But I want the direction.
I think that's so cute.
Huh?
Look, never naked nail art. What's her name again?
That is Jill.
Jill, she said that her dog Arrow was barking back at Royce.
They do that every week. See how easy? Can you guys see how easy this is to put it? Okay, so I take the tip down and pull it and then go like that. And there's your seed. You see how easy that is? Can you tell?
One more time.
Okay, so I put the tip down, pull, and go like that. And there's your seed.
Oh, yes.
Now, I can put a little speck of white on it if I wanted to, but I don't think I will. So that's how you make little.
So I have these two combined with the super glue. And as you see, oh, where's the camera? The masking tape. I
Oh
did
yeah.
end up putting a little bit of that, but it's very strong. Even without it, it's very strong. So now I'm going to set this to the side, and I'm going to bring in my Hello Sweet Summer sign. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this out of this paper, I mean, not paper towel, kitchen towel. It's been a long day, y'all.
Yep. Well, my husband's really good about letting me. Thursdays are all about my lives. So I don't usually go nowhere. I usually stay home. I get everything ready. I thought I was going to end up having to cut out some wood for this piece, but I didn't realize I had it this size, this piece sitting in here. So I was like, oh, yay.
I hope this is not too big for that little sign, but if it is, we shall tweak it.
Goodbye, Jerry. Have a good night. I'm sorry I disappeared on your live earlier. Someone came to the door, and then I got back right as you were leaving. So sorry.
That was Jerry from My Happy Hoarder?
Yeah.
I hadn't seen her in a while. Hi, well, she's probably gone by now. I'm sorry, Jerry. I hadn't seen Jerry in a while.
Yeah, a lot of times I don't make it over to hers because it's right when I'm eating dinner. But we had on Thursday nights, but we had dinner early, and she always has her lives in the afternoons, and that's when I spend time with my husband doing stuff around the house. So I don't usually get on YouTube at that time. So I don't usually catch her lives. But I was able to catch a little bit of her live tonight, and then someone came to the door. Okay. How does those look?
Oh, yeah. Very watermelon.
Yeah.
If that's a word.
Yeah, now I'm going to put it on the actual watermelon. It's almost dry. Let me spray it and let me blow dry it a little bit, or put a heat gun on it. Hey, Bobby.
Bobby's here.
Hey, Kim. What's up, Kim? Guys, if I've missed anybody, I am so sorry.
Hey, Bobby. So good to see you. Oh, hey, Sandra. Sandra Buckley. It's good to see you here, too. So good to see everybody. And Liz, so nice to see you.
Yes.
I'm not trying to leave anybody out. I promise you.
I'm definitely not trying to, but I don't usually read my own. Sarah's usually here and helps me out. Oh, Jerry is still here. Jerry, I think your spiral staircase is for your dollhouse is going to be beautiful.
Well, thank you so much for dropping in, Jerry. It's always good to see you.
Yes. Okay.
Always.
I'm going to put these in.
So here's my little bitty sign.
That's cute.
But of course, I'm not done with it. Y'all know I have to go extra with it. I want to do something different. I think I want to use one of these here trims. I don't know where let's see, Jenny, I don't know if you caught it earlier when I said that when I picked these up, I thought about you because you're the queen of twine. Let's see. I hope it's enough. Oh, yeah, they have it doubled over. Oh, yeah. That's what's up. That should be enough. And if not, thank you, Liz. Uh-oh, I forgot your name already. Never Naked Nails Art.
That's Jill.
Jill, I'm so sorry. I'm not good with names.
Okay. I've known her for several years. I knew her long before I had my YouTube, did my DIYs in YouTube, because she's a nail artist, and that's where I met her through Instagram. In fact, Jill,
she was asking where Sarah is.
Jill, were you part of the collaboration this last month? I haven't seen if they put up or Leslie, either one of you guys, because Leslie's in there too.
So I'm just trimming this out. There we go. With this particular trim, I like it. I love the scalloped edges.
Okay, those seeds are done. See my watermelon seeds? They're all done.
Watermelon seeds. You better not eat them or swallow them, or you have a watermelon growing in your belly. At least that's what they told us when we were little.
That's what I told my siblings when I was pregnant. My young siblings when I was pregnant with my first daughter. They believed me. Okay, now
Did they freak out?
Yes, they did. Now I'm going to put this. Which do you think on the lines, guys? You guys can tell me too. On the feet, I'm going to put like little lines, like it looks like a little watermelons for his feet. And I have the Seaside Villa, or I have yes. What is the name of this? Fern. And which one do you think I should put?
I like the darker one.
The fern? Okay.
I like that because I think that'll bring out the the rind of the watermelon.
Yeah. It's okay, Fabi. It's a necessary thing to do.
Oh, yeah. Good night, Larry. Change all the diapers you need to, Fabi.
Okay. You can, as long as he goes outside. Well, I don't want him to. I can't
Ouch. And Fabi, I caught a little bit of your live with your patriotic theme projects. I was trying to leave a comment, but then I fooled around and got a phone call. And by the time I got finished yapping and running my mouth on the phone, the laugh had ended. But your projects came out very cute, very patriotic, and I love the touch of gold that you put in it.
Yeah. I caught part of her live the other day, and then I got a phone call too. And it's always one of my kids, usually, so I always take it. Okay, those are done. So, here's his feet. Are all done. So, now I need to dry the rest of the watermelon seeds so I can put the welcome on it. And Bobby, have you started using your Cricut? I'm doing welcome on this watermelon. I know she got one. I know if she started using it. I love my Cricut.
Now, of course, I do not like my pieces to be like flush up against the project. So to make this stand down a little bit more, I'm going to take this. This is like a little piece of one of those Dollar Tree shelves that I had cut off. And I'm just going to use my miter shears just to cut 4 squares, maybe 5,
Yeah,
just to give it some little feet.
I'd give him some more. I'm sorry, guys. I'd give him some more water. My dog is panting and barking, and yeah.
Ashley, we're going to do
Oh, awesome. Falvey used hers for the first time last week.
this.
Okay. Now, I use, if anybody ever watches me for my, thank you, Liz, I use peel and stick as my transfer tape. For me, I found that is the easiest. And I've already weeded it. I weeded it earlier. And I always take my peel and stick and I stick it on my leg a couple of times, like my pants, which it defuzzes it a little bit and it makes it easier to transfer and not fight with it. So,
Is the weeding process as fun and like relaxing as they say it is?
It is for me. Now, it used to not be. See how easy that is to come off of there? Well, he's just. Can you get him a treat when you put him in here? You can get him a knot treat or one of those stick treats. Actually, he has a stick treat right there. Never mind.
Oh no, Favi, I was saying that I don't like my projects. Well,
yeah, that works.
If I'm going to put something on top of another surface, like a sign, I don't like them to be flush up against the project. So I was using these little excess pieces that I had left over as feet. Excuse me, you all. Now, guys, this is plain to me. It needs something. I think it may need a couple of pieces of greenery in the corner. Oh, no. I just thought about something.
See how easy this is? Of course, it's pulling off some of the paint because I didn't wait for the paint to all be completely dried, but it's okay because you can't see it.
I think that's going to be cute.
There we go. How does that look?
Oh, yeah.
You see that good?
Hold on. Let me see. Oh, yes. The welcome.
Yeah. Now, I probably should have put that in white. Oh, well. It is what it is.
It is what it is. And it's still beautiful.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. I think that looks much better.
I agree. Now
you know, I actually got this off of a few of those mugs. Yes, don't judge me. I bought 3 of those mug signs from Dollar Tree only for 2 of these little decorative pieces.
Hey, that's okay. Okay, so now I'm going to put him on here.
And before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and attach my hanging apparatus. I love that word, apparatus. Sounds cool. Anyway, the back of this is from another project that I had used. Of course, if you're going to sell your project, or if you just really want to go that extra step, which I do encourage you to do, you can always cover the back of this with some craft paper, just to make it look extra finished. But I'm going to go ahead and put my hanging apparatus on here, and I'm going to use a piece of twine. And I'm just going to simply use, I think I got this technique from, what's her name? Holly at Hot Humble Pie.
Oh, yeah, Holly.
With using the twine, the masking tape, and the hot glue. Because my friend Kathy Jo over at Kathy Jo's Creations, she uses this technique often too, and it works really great.
Yeah. Okay, there is the watermelon on there. And I was going to put some hands up on here. I don't know how I can make the hands. Give me some ideas, guys. I was going to have little hands right here on the bottom of right here. Let's see it. I was going to put hands like coming up under, like just like little paws. Hey, Effie.
Hi, Effie. Welcome. Look, Fabi says, "Why are you so fancy, Ray? Hanging apparatus. Hey, it is what it is." So
Okay.
I just thought about. I'm sorry, Connie. Go ahead.
No, I'm just wondering how I can put the little hands up there. I mean, I guess I could paint it, but I would have to paint a lot of layers. Unless, well, if it's green, that won't work. Hmm.
You talking about the little nose hands that hold up the watermelon?
Yeah. Yeah. Kim said, "Hey,
Can you not
Connie,
use beads?
go. I just got back from vacation with my son's family and haven't had a chance." It went great, Kim. You can always go back and watch it. Now, what were you saying, Ray?
No, I was saying, and thank you for coming. But I was saying, can you use beads and then paint them the same color as his nose?
I don't have any big enough.
Well, like do two of them for like the knuckles. Like one for that knuckle, one for that knuckle. Possibly. Then you would have to have so many layers of paint.
Well, the only thing is I could put it on here, but then it wouldn't be underneath it. That's my only issue. I was going to cut little pieces of wood, and then I forgot to go out and cut them on my scroll saw.
Oh. So to finish these edges off, there we go. Because these started getting on my nerves, so they started to fray a little bit. I'm just going to take a lighter.
Yeah. Yep. And Fabi said half beads. I have no half beads at all.
Do you have a miter shears, right?
Yes.
Can you cut the bead in half with the miter shears? Oh.
No, it won't.
See, I'm out of my element with that.
I just figured it out. I'll be right back. Let me grab something. I figured something out. Hold on.
Okay. Well, while she is grabbing that, let me see what the comment section says.
Uh-oh, where'd he go? He disappeared. What happened? Okay, there he is. He's back. What happened?
I have no idea.
Okay. See these?
Hold on. Uh-oh.
I'm going to take these pumpkins.
Pumpkins. Okay.
I'm going to cut them in half. And probably more than half. And I'm going to stick them on there. I'm going to paint them that color. And the little lines in the pumpkin, see how they have, they're all ridged?
Yeah, okay.
It's going to be my fingers.
All right, work it out now. Let's see.
Okay.
Putting my twine down in some hot glue. Ooh, and then I'm going to go over the twine with more hot glue.
Okay, so we have how many fingers? 5? We have 5 fingers, right?
Well, is he going to be holding it up like that?
He's going to need 4. Just 4.
There we go. First piece of masking tape. Let's see what they're talking about in the chats. He is here. Who's here, Kathleen?
You.
Oh, hi.
I said, where is he?
I did something and I don't know. It just went back talking about professional something. I was like, no. Okay. Yeah, I'm not very technologically savvy.
Okay. So this guy, this is going to Just have to cut some more of this off.
There we go.
See, like
So
this?
now I have my hanging fixture done.
Little hands. We're gonna put it right there, and then I'm gonna paint them first, I think. So I need 1, 2.
See, you're a smart cookie. I knew you'd figure it out.
As soon as I looked up, I'm like, hey, that'll work.
Let's see. So now I'm going to attach this to the middle of my sign. Should it be cattywampus or should it be straight?
I like the cattywampus.
Cattywampus, okay. Cattywampus it shall be.
Okay, and there's my other hand. One hand, and there's 2 hands.
Now, because I'm attaching this, excuse me, on top of fabric, I'm putting extra glue, and I'm going to make sure that I'm pressing pretty good with some good pressure to make sure that it goes all the way through the material of that towel.
Right.
All the way down to that wood. Oh, I love it.
Okay, should I try this pink color again on here? On the orange? Or what? Right.
Do you think you're going to have to prime it right quick?
You know what? Maybe I should put some white on it first.
Laura is here from Laura's Craft Room. Hey, Laura.
Hi, Laura. Actually, I'll put this plaster on it first. And sorry for anyone who's came in. Yes, that's a dog you hear. He's right by me, and he's separation anxiety. He's a puppy. Shh. He's throwing shit. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Guys, I'm gonna go get him something else so he'll be quiet, because he's literally right by my head. Or really close to it. I'll be right back.
Oh gosh, this is fun. Oh yes, I have watched Udova. She's like out of this world. Definitely love Udova, Kathleen. Definitely love her. Got stuff everywhere. So this is what it looks like, y'all, so far. The watermelons. Thank you so much for coming, Fabi. Thank you so very much. Have a good night.
Good night, Bobby. Okay. All right. So finish this.
Let's see. So now I have this spatula and this whisk, or I call it a whisk.
Look how well that covered it. Look how well this paint covered. And that was just the plaster. And it covered it that well.
Yeah, I figured that the priming it, of course, would do better. Because that paint is not paint. The pink is so sheer and nude.
Yeah. This is the plaster. In fact, I'm going to glue these on before I even put the pink onto it. And this is drying super fast, which is good.
So let me see. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Laura, and thank you, Jenny. So what I'm going to do is take this. Where is it? There we go. I have to get used to where the lens is at. Take this spatula and this whisk. I was going to use this spoon too, but I think this is going to be too big for my sign to use all three. I know they say you're supposed to use threes, but hey, it is what it is. Well, odd numbers.
Right.
But hey, it is what it is. And I'm just going to hot glue these in the corner or the side of my wreath. Not wreath, my sign. Tell you, Effie Smith, have I ever seen your channel? I believe you have. I know we're friends on Instagram. Excuse me. You can. I don't know how to put a link in, but you can go to my channel at One Way Design 238.
I can put a link in. Give me a minute. If you want to wait a second, Effie, I will put a link in. Let me just finish with this paint really quick, and then I will do that.
Thank you, Kathleen. So I'm holding down my spatula and my whisk. Yes, like Jeopardy. Do 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 do. Oh, I better not do that. Then I try to get us copyright. Copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I'm going to try, and I have to open up the YouTube because I don't have it up.
Yeah.
I normally have it up and I didn't. So let me open that up. And then I can put it in there.
Okay, it needs to hold on just a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do while that is drying, I have a little selection of greens. I love greens. I love greenery. I have it all over my house. Connie saw my living room earlier. Yeah, greenery everywhere.
Yes.
So, Connie saw our living room earlier. These, I actually found these at Dollar Tree, and I could not believe the quality of these. I actually found these at Dollar Tree. Absolutely love it. And I found these too.
Okay, there, Effie, there is Ray's channel link. Okay, so these are drying. And then I'm going to put the pink on here.
So, let's see. Hello, Harriet. Welcome.
Hi, Harriet.
So this is what it looks like so far. And what I'm going to do now is actually, I think I'm going to tack it. Well, no, it's not going anywhere. It's really on there. So that's what it looks like so far. And what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and start decorating. I'm going to put some greenery down first before I make my bow on there. You're so welcome, Effie. Because I kind of want like some nice wispiness. Because anytime I think of summer, spring, nice weather, I think of like the wispy greens blowing in the wind. Yeah, that was so poetic, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm just going to start putting down some of these wispy greens. I had this left from a vine that I did with a wedding for some. That didn't come out right. But I did for a wedding some years ago.
Yes, because you decorate cakes.
I do.
Okay, guys, how do you think? Can you tell? Can you see the little hands?
Yes, look at them little hands.
Let me put that. See, you can see the little hands. Okay.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up because I'm done. I'm gonna show you what I've got, And then I'm going to pick him up because he's like not having it. So, let's see if I can get it all in one shot.
I better speed up then.
No, you're fine. What do you guys think? There's
That's
the finished
what's up.
product.
Very nice gnome.
Thank you. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up this little guy. You guys will get to see him. Let me clean up my stuff or he'll be eating it off the styrofoam off my desk. And that won't be good. Hold on, Royce.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Ma.
Okay.
Oh, she wasn't talking about mine. She was talking about the gnome. He's a cute little gnome. Where are you going to put him at? Not Tracy. Lord have mercy. Where are you going to put him at, Connie?
He's going to be in my living room, right by all my summer stuff. Gosh, he's grown. Okay.
I'm speeding up, y'all.
Oh, you're fine. Here's Royce. Let's see. Let me take this one off. There we go.
I'm speeding up. Speeding up.
Say hi.
Hips are starting to hurt.
Thank you, Sandra. What do you think? Oh, you can't have my lights. You know what? My phone. He knocked it out of my hand a couple of weeks ago, and it hit the cement and it cracked the screen protector all up. So I went and I ordered a new one because it was under warranty, and I got it and I put it on, and the next day he jumped up on my lap and he bit my phone. And whoa, be quiet. You're okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I took out my earbuds because he was trying to grab them. Okay. Shh, you're okay.
I'm just adding greenery, steady adding greenery before I make my bow. I'm speeding. I'm trying to be speedy, you all.
Yes, Tracy, he's almost 20 pounds now. Ouch. Oh, he's a big boy. Look at his freckles. I don't know if I showed you guys. He's got freckles on his belly and freckles on his feet and freckles on his face. He's a handful for sure.
He's just all freckly.
Huh?
I said he's just all freckly.
He is. He's like, Yana, just give me something. I just want something. Let me get your stick. Oh. There you go. Want your stick? Oops. Uh-oh. I dropped it.
Okay, I'm coming along, y'all. I'm coming, I promise.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, there we go.
So far, this is what it's looking like with my greenery.
Awesome. Oh, I like that.
Thank you. And I'm going to bring this piece back in that we painted. And I wanted to use this as a pop of color.
Okay.
So I am just going to line that up. And I'm going to put in some glue down. If I don't glue my twine down.
Put him back in there. Hopefully he'll be quiet. He's chewing on that little thing. But he's probably going to bark at me again.
There we go. And I'm going to make my bow, and then I will be finished.
Cool.
So,
right.
Connie asked me earlier if I knew how to make bows.
I didn't know.
Oh. And I do know how to make bows.
Well,
I'm going to make.
Shh.
So I'm going to start off with this particular ribbon first.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just going to, I don't want it to be too big, of course. Do my first loop like that. That'd be nice. Cut that down. Put that off to the side. Then I will bring this one in. Thank you all. Thank you. All right.
Yes.
Let's see. I've done this one just a little bit smaller.
Thank you, Jill. He does have a cute face. And he's just looking around thinking, oh, what I could get in this room.
And I'm going to cut.
Oh, she said, we call freckles naughty spots.
Naughty spots.
Valerie. Yeah. And he's got a lot of them. His face is covered, his legs, his belly is really covered in freckles. He is a sweet boy.
Hi.
He absolutely loves to be on me, around me, with me. He can't stand being separated from me. I go to the bathroom, he has to go. If not, he sits on the other side of the door and his nose and his feet are underneath the door trying to get in.
The horse has changed its color again, Connie.
Okay.
I can't use my wider ribbon. It's going to be entirely too big. So I think I'm just going to do a 6 loop bow really quick.
Okay.
I'm not going to do the twisting and whatnot. I'm trying to move quickly.
Oh, you're fine.
I don't want to take up you all's time. Thank you, Ma.
That's very nice that your mom came. Maybe
She's my biggest supporter.
Maybe she will come to more of my lives. Ray usually comes to most of my lives. He's not on all my lives, but he comes in the chat.
I sure do. All right, that one. That one. Oh.
What are you trying to get? What do you smell? There's not really anything up here for doggies.
Just like that. So I got my little 6 loop bow. Just gonna take my zip tie right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And before I tighten it up, I have to make sure that everything is even because I'm known to make a wonky.
Yeah.
Okay. That's on there nice and secure. And of course, the bow wouldn't be a bow if you don't fluff it out. I'm so sorry, Connie. I'm trying to move quickly.
Ray, don't worry about it. You're fine. He's fine right now. He's perfectly happy. He's in my arms.
There we go. So that's my little 6 loop bow. So I have this little piece.
Is. I love watermelons for summer decor. Watermelons and strawberries and limes and lemons and oranges and what? And pineapples.
Took that little piece. Oh, I cut it wrong. I'm just going to dovetail both of these ends.
Don't you hate that? You go to do a dovetail and you do a backwards dovetail.
Do it backwards, and it happens like quite often.
Me too. I have to visualize it every single time.
I'd be like, dag nabbit. Really? So I have my 2 tails. I could have put it in the bow.
Tracy just asked me, Connie, have you heard if Sammy is okay? As far as I know, she is. I haven't heard anything today. I know Tuesday, everyone thought maybe she had gone to have the baby, but then she was online a little bit later, and I haven't heard anything since. So I'm just kind of watching to see. I mean, I could send her a private message, but I hate to interrupt her. You know. Oh, Jerry's back. Welcome back, Jerry. Jerry,
Welcome
look at
back.
my little Royce here. My little 4-month-old beagle.
Okay. So I covered up this zip tie with some of that same awesome ribbon again that my friend Brenda from Rustic and Lace I got it right this time.
Yes.
Rustic and Lace DIY sent me.
Oh.
Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the top. And you guys, I'm going to say that this project is done.
Awesome.
It came out better than I thought it would. I'm going to hold it up.
Oh, thank you, Jerry. Yeah, that's right. You did see him on Facebook. I try to show lots of pictures. Plus, I do little videos of him doing things, and I put it on TikTok too. He's got the sweetest personality. You can't like go off my lap backwards. You'll fall. Well, let's see your project once you get it finished.
Sorry, I'm being extra.
And guys, I will go back through the chat and I will answer anything in the comments to you if I need to. Because I feel kind of bad because I couldn't read everything as I was doing stuff.
Okay, here is the final reveal. Here we go.
Oh, that's cute. I really like that. That is cute.
Thank you.
And if you will put a picture on Instagram and tag me, and I will put a picture on Instagram and tag you on mine.
You know, I certainly will.
And then
thank you so much.
We're going to close for the night. Ray, how do you say goodbye?
I usually, on my channel, I say, as always, it's my prayer for you that you stay blessed, healthy, and safe. Until next time, be richly blessed in Jesus' name.
Awesome. And what I say is call somebody and tell them you love them because it might be exactly what they need to hear today. You guys all have the most blessed week and be the Bible that somebody reads today. Good night, guys. Bye.
Bye,
you have a great evening. See you next Thursday.
Indeed. Thumbs up, you guys.
Yes, thumbs up.